I'm Gaz, and this is Let's Play Poseidon, Master of Atlantis. This is the expansion to Zeus, Master of Olympus, and I'm sure you've all been waiting for it. I, however, am not really looking forward to all of the hours and hours ahead of us, but let's go. This is going to take forever. Now, there are custom adventures, just like there were in Zeus. They turn into a sandbox after a certain number of goals are met. I don't think I will be playing any of them, because the normal campaigns are just as long as the original Zeus campaigns. So, the birth of Atlantis. Your great father Atlas is intent on building the continent of Atlantis into a mighty nation, unsurpassed by any the world has ever seen. He has turned to you for help in achieving this goal. This is a fairly easy adventure consisting of 7 parent city episodes and 2 colony episodes, 9 in total. Although, we might just have to pick one of the 2 colonies, I don't remember. Anyway.
My dearest child, for a long time now you have enjoyed the benefits that come to the offspring of a king. Now it is time for you to assume the responsibility that your high birth demands. Each of my 9 brothers deserves a kingdom, and as the eldest, I have pledged to personally assist them to found their kingdoms. First, I am going to help Gadirus, my own twin, build his city. While I am away, I am entrusting you to construct a fair and mighty city, here near the hill where I was born and raised. Poseidon himself dug the water-filled trenches that encircle the hill, protecting it from enemies. The city that you build will become the capital of all of Atlantis, so be sure that the city befits its stature. Good luck!
Right away we get a large population mission. Okay, so here is Atlantis. We will be building here pretty much throughout the entire campaign. We have black marble this time around, which is required for things, as well as our regular marble, as well as orichalc. That is the ore in this game. This is kind of annoying to build on, because it makes it very difficult to have nice square housing blocks. May as well begin down here. We're going to need to set up trade and other things throughout the game, and the ships will come in down south here. We've also got a source of food right away, and the meadow. We're going to have to build bridges to get into the inside of the island here, and we're going to want to save this anyway for later missions as the center of the city. So I'm going to set up... Wait a minute, what's over here? Just lumber and stuff. Okay. Well, I'm going to set up my initial housing block right about here. And I've got stuff there for beautification. So I'm pretty much going to set this up like I did in Zeus. Maybe I'll leave a little strip so that I can have... I should leave... That's a nice straight area of coast. I'm going to end up having to put all of my, well, like my fishing stuff and my trading down here, so I should actually build sort of far away, just to give myself some room, because what do these... Okay, I don't have access to piers, so I can't see how big they are. I'm kind of used to playing Emperor, so I need to reacquaint myself with the size of things. Anyway, just shut up and start building. Let's make a road. Well, let's see. If I put the granary... Well, because the meadows are going to be over here. But the fishing can be down here. Actually, that's not going to fit very many fishing boats down there. And it doesn't look like we have any fishing spots. Probably should have acquainted myself with this map before I started the video. Whatever. I'll put... I'll put fishing there. Okay, so we've got boar, fishing, we'll have some early farming. This will be a good spot. Let's just put something in here. Let's see, that'll be 1, 2... Okay, that should be good. Go like that, and actually, wait a minute. 36, there we go. Although I could bring it down a little bit, I feel. Whatever. I'm gonna need room for a marketplace, all that stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, this is going to be, it's going to be different, because I'm going to have to get away. I'm going to have to just basically build the city wrapping around all these rings, which means that the biggest housing blocks are going to be on the outside, and we're just going to end up having these zigzaggy roads on the inside. So that'll be built just a little bit awkwardly, I think. Let's see, what do I need? I need a common agora first. Now let me see, if I'm going to have all the roads, I can have one road branch off that way and one road branch off that way. But if I built it off to the side, I could have room for... forget it. Okay, have road extended that way. Let's put in a couple of roadblocks and begin with the early stuff. Now, I'm going to need an infirmary. Maybe I should put this down. No, because this is definitely going to have to be offset with good appeal. And I think I could do that easier by adding stuff to the side. So I will put this... well, but then I have to think about culture, because I want my cultural buildings to be separated so that they can walk a long distance. Although it wouldn't really matter because they're in a closed circuit here, so that, yeah, whatever. Let's just put it here. God, I don't remember the sizes of things. I'll put it up here. And I will put... Well, I just left myself an opening here for a few things. Fine. We'll put all this stuff right here, at that end of the block. Okay. Time to get some people coming in. Now, I think I've built this so that it will go straight along there, but because of that roadblock, I could offset it and maybe fit in more. So let's do that. And then... oh yeah, that'll be great. Okay, we'll go like that. And like that. That could add that, but you know, maybe that's where I'm going to want a road. Because I am definitely going to have to connect this to something. I'm probably going to make another one go this way. So an offshooting road would make walking distances shorter for sure. If I put the granary down here, I kind of built this backwards. Okay. Well, let's just flip that. Because if I put the granary over here, then it can definitely feed a second housing block. That's a smarter idea. Common agora. I guess I'm going to want two roads going that way. Okay. Do that. Destroy that. But now I'm in a bit of a pickle here because I just made it so that I can't get a road there. It's going to have to walk. I could make it walk around so that they don't come inside the city itself. But it is very nice to have shortcuts. I might want a shortcut, but I left myself room for a road. Whatever. Okay. So let's just get rid of that. I think next time I'm definitely going to have to be more prepared for the mission. Okay, so if I bring this in like so, and do that, and do that, we're going to need one more layer for the columns. And that might actually be way too close, because if I'm going to put a fishery... No, actually, that's perfect. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Let's go with... Oh, let's go with Ionic. Not too fancy, but it's not gonna be the crap hole of Atlantis. Slums of Atlantis. And let's see if I leave myself that much room. Because eventually I will get monuments and stuff, I think. I would assume they're still in this game. It's kind of a waste to put them down here, though. Especially when I put that up there. Let's move that, actually. Let's move that down here. And just for the hell of it... Well, wait a minute. No, I'm still going to have things to go there. Let's just get rid of that. And I will hope that all of my other stuff will work. Great, okay, fine. So I will have these for monuments, or if need be, some other pretty things. We have a lot more options this time around for beautification stuff, which is really nice. And right now we don't have access to the pyramids, but we can actually do decorative pyramids, which are kind of like temples, because they require construction and marble and all that stuff, but they are just mostly appeal things. Okay, let's, well, I'm gonna need food, so let's set that up. Gonna want to put that there so no one goes wandering off. And for the first bit of food, we will have some wheat farms. Well, let me see. Wow, I've actually got a lot of meadow right here. I could make like 3 rows of this stuff. Probably should build it on the... Well, I don't think it matters, actually. Oh, and I'm gonna need sheep. I've got corrals for cattle now. I may want to leave myself some room there. I guess I could get that started now. Another thing I need to consider, I don't think the boars will kill my sheep, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh! Alright, the goats. Goats make cheese. I don't have to worry about my fleece, though. Okay. So, yeah, I'll probably cut out all this dithering in future episodes. You know, screw it, I'll do it right now. Alright, so I've got my little farming food production area over here. Probably overkill for now, but should do what I need it to do. Now I've got 200 workers needed, almost 200 coming in. Okay. Unfortunately, they are all coming from way up here. But by building down here, I know that we will be out of trouble for a while. And besides, set up my little farming thing. Now it looks like my mining town is going to be up here. Or rather, my mining neighborhood. And this will definitely be where I'm getting all my materials for temples. Still going to be a little bit of a pain. But I should definitely have enough food between the hunting and the fishing and the crops. Should certainly have enough. I also need to place my sheep. Now hopefully they won't go wandering up here. I'd like to keep them down here. I will place them in the backyard here, but I know eventually they will wander away. Okay. Don't want to mess with priorities right now. I could turn some of this stuff off, but I don't need to do that. Boy, we are going to need a ton of people. Maybe I will have to. Unfortunately, we're back to the situation where I cannot turn off individual industries. I can only do it through the entire industry. That is one thing I definitely miss about Emperor. Is the ability to just turn off an individual building. I'm not sure I need 2 olive presses right now. I guess I could get rid of them. Especially since I'm 100 people short. Alright, let's do this priority crap. Well, I guess husbandry. Wow, and no one else has anything. Okay, that's not gonna work. Well, whatever. We will just wait until it does. I'm glad to see the sheep are sort of sticking around here. That's amusing to me. Now, wait a minute. Where... This is accepting the...
I'm not moving until you hire someone to help me unload these goods.
Screw you! And why is your voice so loud? You just... move it over here. They will take it. They will take the fucking wheat. What are you doing?
I'm not moving until you
He's
hire
got one
someone
load
to
of
help
wheat.
me unload these goods.
What the fuck? That roadblock does not stop these guys. I don't know what the hell he's doing. What in the hell? Why are they just sitting there? That's so fucking stupid. Okay, so they took it here. Now I want to empty it into this. Is it? I guess there's just not enough people. That must be it. There's just not enough people to do the distribution. Okay, we now have a trading partner. And they will buy meat and orichalc and sell marble. I've got both of those things, though. Now, I could definitely just set up a, oh, I need a distribution network. But once we get this down, we should finally get enough people moving in that I can have all of my industry employed. Provided, of course... Nope, I'm on the wrong tab. No, what the hell am I doing? There. Distribution. Everyone to distribution, right the fuck now. Okay. So now we should be getting people coming in, and then I can finally employ all of my industries. That was really upsetting to me. The food was just sitting right there. I don't think when I did the Zeus LP, I built everything ahead of time like I did in Emperor. And I guess because of with Emperor, I was able to turn off individual buildings. I think that was my strategy. I just built everything and then turned on buildings as I had people to fill them in. Okay, so we finally got some people. I can turn this back down so that I'm not starving my industries. We will have... Okay, we should have plenty of people now. This is going to be a really hard mission, just because we need that 1,000 people, which means I need to basically set up the entire infrastructure for the beginning of Atlantis, which is much different than the initial campaigns in Zeus. This game definitely just throws you in the deep end. Okay, we're not over farming that. I left this shoreline for some trading, but maybe I'll just put the other trading post there, because I don't think there'll be enough room here for the piers. Well, now I can see. there is. I've got room for 2 side by side, or 1 right there, because they won't both fit there. But here I have oh, really? I thought I would have room for side by side. I guess not. Okay, well I guess I can put 1 here and then 1 regular trading post. Whatever. Finally have unemployed people. Okay, so now I can put in... there's my culture. Yeah, put in a bibliotech. That's probably the biggest change between this and Zeus, is the cultural buildings are all different, because it's no longer culture, it's actually science. Other major differences, nothing really. The Hippodrome is one thing we can build, which, is that a cultural thing? Might be a cultural thing. Yeah, and that's basically a racetrack, and that's what we're going to save one of these loops for. Because that sort of takes the place of the Olympics, I guess. Because we can't build a stadium as far as I know. We've got access to... hell, where's the culture tab now? Science tab. We get access to a museum, but I don't think that's the same thing as the games. The races are definitely... okay, now we definitely need the fleece. We've got fleece. Fleece vendor. And of course, obviously, those few industries that I mentioned at the beginning make up the other differences in this game. But it is otherwise pretty much Zeus, because, I mean, that's how expansions work. Homestead? Okay, we need another scientist. So now we can go into astronomy. And this is what I was saving some room for. This big ol'... can I? No, I can't. Can't rotate it, so I'll just put this here. Let's have... okay, well, I've got plenty of people. That 500 was... okay, homestead. I'm definitely going to need another housing block. But let's go ahead and put an observatory in. Now, I had wanted to save myself a little room to make the... would you stop walking where I'm going to put this? Because if I put a university here, I guess, then they'll at least have to walk around half the block before they get into the observatory. And that's not really a big deal, because like I said, we are in a closed loop here, so eventually everyone will get it. It's just that they take a little bit of time before another astronomer is produced once they get here. So I can get that initial culture, or science rather, just by having them walk to their destination. So I will put that there, and I will put that there. And, okay, that leaves me room for whatever the third one is that I don't remember. Let's have a look here. Okay, so right now I can build a bird bath as a little bonus thing. I also have the old stuff. These are the bigger ones. I guess I'll just put that there and be boring. We can get access to obelisks, which are little one-block things, statues. So again, there is a lot more variety in the aesthetics panel, which is nice. Okay, tenements. Now I could actually make... I do have olive oil. Well, hell, let's just go straight into olive oil. I don't... Now let's see. In Emperor, when you put down the Forbidden Palace, that unlocks the tax collector. I think in Zeus, the tax house is already there, but you can only place it if you put down a palace. Oh, here's a scientist. Let's have a look at these ones.
I thank the gods billions and billions of times for this city and its fine ruler.
Yeah, and he's just crazy walking around doing whatever. Where is... We should have another scientist, though, from the bibliothèque. There he is.
A bard says, "We would often be sorry if our wishes were gratified. This city fulfills my wishes, and I am not sorry." A bard says, "We would often be sorry if
well,
our
I
wishes
clicked on
were
him and he just said,
gratified.
but this one has an appeal
fulfills my
problem.
wishes, and I
Because
am
it's
not
right next to all
sorry."
that. I kind of figured it would. That's why I put the columns there. Because, wow, that's really terrible. Because the columns sort of block it off, but it's coming in this road, and it's hitting it right there. And I didn't leave space for anything else like monuments, because it doesn't really need it down here. It will, though, once I start putting industry there. So I left myself a little bit of room here. I was anticipating putting another storehouse, but I think I'll just go ahead and put... How about a dolphin sculpture? Or wait a minute. How big's a hedge maze? That's boring. An orrery? Nah, let's just put a dolphin sculpture. Shell garden. Okay, that's a 2x. Dolphins. And that's probably not going to be enough. Oh, it is. Good. Not necessarily going to be enough to get it up to the next level. Okay, and these ones are having problems because they're open to the elements. You know what? I'll put in some little placeholders. Put in a hedge maze. I'll put in an orrery. And that'll be good there. Now this one is going to be tricky. I guess I can take... How about we take that out and put a bench in there. And flower garden, that's a 2x. Well, that's as good as it gets. I could just turn that into like an avenue, and that'd probably be better. That confuses me, because it's not that bad, although it's right there. Oh well, whatever. We should definitely have enough people now. 400 coming in, we'll hit that 1,000. We do have an unemployment problem, though. So I should probably... it actually looks like we've got enough in our industries. Let's do... Well, let's just go ahead and open up a pier. And begin trading off, I guess, meat. Let me check out the meat. Okay, we've overhunted there. And we've overhunted here. So, that's probably not a good thing. It's all in my storehouse. So I could begin selling it, because right now I don't have any income at all, and I'm spending 800 drachma. So let's do that. Let's, take the pier. Put that down. We will sell meat. 12 of it. I guess I can empty this. I mean, 14, that's half the food supply right there. Okay. And then I can put down some new farms to compensate for the sudden lack of meat. I would kind of like to raise it. I don't want to bring it all the way down here, because I want to keep that open for... Well, another farm that we have available is the orange tender, so I can put down an orange orchard, and I still need grapes. So, what am I doing? Right, farms. Let's put down one more farm. And as soon as that guy's out, I'll put down another one. Actually, I'll put it right here. That way they have a little bit of walking room. They don't have to walk all the way around, which is also a good idea because it'll speed it up. I do have another slot here for something. I guess I could put an orange grower. Do these... They do accept oranges. Okay, let's do that. Let's put an orange tenders lodge right there. I'm going to bring this road out because I intend to build a bridge right here. So I will just sort of get that ready. And then I will build a very small little orange orchard. How far away do I want it, though? I mean, I could just build it up here. There's a very nice strip of stuff. Although, actually... Let's put it right here. And try not to take all of the meadow. Well, let's do that one too. Okay. And that doesn't look like very much. I've only got one lodge though, so maybe I don't want all of that much. But it looks like it's going to be there anyway, whatever. That's definitely not enough to compensate for all the unemployed people. But that's okay, because we just need to sort of run to the end. I suppose I could do... Do we have some more olives? Oh, we got tons of olives. Let's, get another olive press. Oh, I was going to save that, wasn't I? Yeah, I was going to save that area. I was sort of saving this because I was going to branch this off and turn that into the second housing block right down there. Okay, running out of space for my industry. Well, I guess I can just go ahead and put it down here, which is what I intended in the first place. Actually, how close are we to being... Wow, it's still 300 people. Well, okay. This one is running a little long. I think I'll just wait until the end. We're not gonna... Oh, I should turn that down. Damn. No wonder it's been costing me so much. Right. I will come back. Okay. So everyone's almost in. I added another little fishing area down here because I noticed we were low on fish, but it seems that the wheat has gone ahead and fulfilled everything I need. This is not a game with sacrifices. Well, I mean, the temples will go out and gather sheep and goats, and if they have to, they'll go to market and get your food, but it's not like with Pharaoh or Emperor, where you have to make monthly contributions. So that is nice. So we've reached 1,000. We're just waiting for next month now. How
News
is
of
my...
your progress in the city of Atlantis has reached me here in Gades, and I applaud your efforts. Hopefully, your uncle Gadirus will prove as successful in Gades as you have been in Atlantis. As you continue to work, keep in mind your familial obligations. If Gadirus or any other of your uncles requires your aid, do not hesitate to give it to them. If you help them, they will most certainly help you in your times of need.
Alright. So not terribly difficult, it just takes a little while, and anyway, as I was saying, I was going to check on my money, but I'm probably going in the red on there. So I'm going to have to fix that the next time around. Hopefully we'll get more trading partners, and it'll be easier to make money. But that's probably not going to be a priority for quite a few missions yet. Anyway, that's the first one done. Hopefully I can get back into the flow of things and not be so awkward about it. But until then, I will see you next time.